on, let me just share this on Discord. We're gonna get ready very soon. Hey, you came for quick. Hello, Markman. You're in the middle of 25. Sorry about that. I'm just I'm not in a good what a thank you. I'm not in a good time schedule moment, so I have to do it now. Sorry that some people might be in the middle of watching the latest episode now. Where's my coffee? I got my coffee, got my tea, and I got me. I think that's all you need in life, don't you? It's out now. Part 25 is out now. Where's the next part? God damn you. God damn you. Is that a Sonichu ripoff behind me? No, it's the original Christian Sonichu. Look for some background noise while playing Walk from. Oh, just dumped 25. Loves it, thank you. Not picking this time. Yes, also here PC specs. Been listening to Cabbage, absolutely 10 and 10 keen, I love it. Thank you so much. Yeah, and if you're interested in more music that I'm doing, there's a link to my music channel in the description below. I got lots of stuff coming up. Actually, pretty soon, probably today or tomorrow, I'm going to upload a hit mix of Geno Samuel songs. So those who are, for those who are interested in music, for those who aren't that well versed in my music, I'm going to make a playlist of all the hit songs from the past few years. So you can check them out, and I'm gonna state from which album they came from, so you can check it out yourself. Maybe you don't know about it. Cabbage 2. I'm actually kind of interested in Cabbage 2. That's a possible thing that might happen. I'm really into it, I think. How many parts have you wrote so far? I finished 29. I'm gonna start writing 30 pretty soon. And I'm going to actually have to document it for a special documentary featurette that I'm going to release after part 30 goes up on YouTube. It's going to be the making of part 30 and what it takes to make Christian a comprehensive history. I'm still a bit sleepy, so maybe that's why I'm a bit husky now. Hello. How do you approach mixing? From the front. I'm gonna wait for maybe another 2 or 3 minutes, and then we're gonna start going through Sonichu issue 10, which was featured in parts 25. I'm gonna do the whole thing. This is actually peaking. Sorry. I'm gonna do the whole thing. I'm gonna read through the whole thing. Of course, the thing that was featured in part 25 was just a summary about in 15 minutes. But the full Sonichu issue 10 is one episode, episode 21, Director Amenities. One loose eyebrow here, and what else happens in there? And it's pretty long. It's over 100 pages, and it's the most craziest thing that anyone's ever seen, right? It's a little peaky, right? Why is it a little peaky? Guess what? What if she was on your foot and Sancho made you? I wish I had Sancho 10. I only have the first one. Oh, a black trench coat on and white face on. Look like a goth dweeb. Next discographies. That's coming up soon too. Eventually, yeah. I don't really want to meet Christian, no. Do you know, I only come here for one thing only. You need to cover the Cheers song. Wrong channel. God, I haven't watched Cheers in a long time. I gotta... Is my graphical longer novel? Is my graphical novel longer? Yes, I think it's about 120 pages. Don't mention it again, please. Thank you for the episode, Gene. Love it as usual. I think it offers two great insights into Chris. One, he takes the easiest route out, and he thinks a deus ex machina will solve all. You ever talked to Christian? Yes, I've talked to Christian a few times, and he's talked to me. I actually have... Dear God. I actually have... What's it called? Oh my God. You're looking good. You're looking good, goth dweeb. Uh, can I read it? No, no one can read it. It's private. It's too disturbing. I actually cannot believe I can't remember what I was talking about. That goth dweeb distracted me. No, seriously, what was I talking about? I think I'm too sleepy. I need more coffee. That's why I'm in the stream. I only drink coffee during streams. There's no naughty bits? I mean, there's no sexual bits. Definitely, but there's lots of violence. Gonna watch the newest episode later, Gino. Thank you so much. Covering the Cheers intro. It's been a long time since I've watched Cheers. Is that all I've been talking about, really? My god. Did the leak for Sword and Shield influence what starter you choose? Jill probably has dark demented material backlog for us someday after Chris finally drives me insane. Did you come for quick? No. There's the newest episode. Truly forgot how brutal the ending was like pottery. I'm 25. Will the last stream have part 25 spoilers? Yes. So, just know that Sonichu issue 10 is featured in part 25. So know that it's gonna be a summarized version of what happens in Sonichu issue 10. But I'm gonna be going through the whole thing word by word. I must say, you look like kind of guy who likes horses. How did busking go the other day? I did not go busking, sorry. Sorry about that. I had to rethink my plans. I was way outnumbered already. When I got there were too many buskers already, and they were all so much better than me, and I did not have the right equipment to perform live, so I'm gonna have to do it again. I'm gonna have to practice more, probably bring a guitar with me, because it makes me look less like a karaoke act, even though I kind of am. I'm just more of a studio musician rather than a live musician, and that kind of really... I was kind of ashamed to be there, you know, so I wouldn't dare to bring out my my crappy setup, my studio mic outside, and my desktop speakers outside. I'm just kind of let down with myself. And by the way, there's a Discord link right there. Thank you, Joey. That's the Gino Samuel Discord. Please join in for all things. Please join for all things Gino. Okay, so I'm gonna set up my second mic and second monitor, which is my phone, and then I'm gonna start going through Sonichu issue 10, the most fun Sonichu ever done. Also, goddamn. Let me find my own channel. It was disturbing. He seemed a little young to remember Christian. How did you find him? I mean, I found him on B, wasn't it? On 4chan, around 2011. That was kind of at the end of when things really didn't happen anymore. Okay, so I got the chat with me here, just in case there's something happening in the chat. I can read it still. Put it up here. Probably can't see. Okay, let's go. I think we're all ready. Let's go. Sonichu issue 10. My god. So this is the actual first page, the disclaimer. Love your new song. You're almost down the description. Thank you so much. Oh my god. I was not forcing garbage, but... It was weird hearing the radio show. Kevin and Bean show mentioned Chris Chan a long time ago. The radio show was my childhood. Today's episode was so intriguing and horrible. What Chris has created his own as a Gary Stew. Gary Stew? Wait, hold on. Did I miss something? Someone said that Chris is in the chat. I didn't see anything. Where? Chris, if you're here, please say something. Because I can't see him. Anywhere. Oh, this is way too loud. Is someone mistaking I came for quick? Oh, let me turn down the music. Gary Stu is just the male equivalent of Mary Sue, right? Yeah, I can't say quick. Anyway, so this is the disclaimer page that Chris put on all his comics. By the way, this was Sonichu issue 10 was released in 2010, so the copyright is out of date because Chris didn't bother to update the date there. Any names or persons illustrated in any of the Sonichu comics except that of Christian Western Children that may seem similar to anyone in real life are purely coincidental or otherwise parodic. By the way, that's not true because there's lots of characters here based on real people that are not Chris, like for example Mary Lee Walsh. But yeah, anyway, this is the front cover, designed by Panda Halo right there. Excuse me, error to me. Sonichu Rose True Fan, Panda Halo. Pretty good. This is of course not drawn by Panda Halo. It was like a copied version of pre-existing Sonic artwork. Yeah, traced. Yeah, I believe it's real. I can't remember the source of this. I think someone said it before, but they also used this original source image for the Jimmy Hill saga when they made the gay BDSM Sonichu back in 2008. They used the exact same pose here, and Chris didn't notice, which is freaking amazing. That's 2008. Doko. Oh, did he start drawing it in 2008? Oh, yeah, he drew like 10 preview pages for Sonichu issue 10 back in 2008 during the Blanca saga, and he finished it back in 2010 in February. That took a long time. Anyway, this is Sonichu is it. Let's go on. Whew. Let's go. Previously on Sonichu, August 9th, 2008, Quickville Forest. This is the ending of Sonichu issue 9. This is like a recap with some extra details. Oh god, I forgot how to read these. I think it like goes backwards from right to left sometimes. The moment has finally arrived. It's time to rescue our master and creator from the void of time. Okay, but how? Your vine whips are required as a form of rope. Good. It goes into the time void where Chris was residing for about 5 episodes now, or maybe 5 issues. Chris wa Nihon no Shaninaru? Nani? How do you pronounce that? Thank God, Magi-chan. How long has it been? It's been about over 9 months. Miss Amber was able to maintain the city duties well, but she grows tired and stressed from having to cope with it. She put up some billboards and flyers wishing you'd come back. We all missed you as well. Here, tie this vine around you, Chris. Thanks, I see. Well, at least I'm appreciated, and that y'all truly do care about me. After I get out of here, I'm going to take out the villainous trash of my adversaries from my sweetheart search. Y'all would not believe all that has happened to me in what was about 1 month for me, among which I had relations with my future wife. Her name is Lovely Weather. Cool, let's get out of here. Cool, her name is Lovely Weather. Just imagine this happening in cartoon format, like the 1980s Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon. Just them having this dialogue during the rescue. I actually really kind of want to make a really accurate, dedicated recreation of the comics in their true form, which is a cartoon series. Because Chris definitely did want to make Sonichu into a cartoon series, and that's why he has episodes in this comics rather than chapters. Because he truly wants it to be a Sonic the Hedgehog-like cartoon, but he doesn't have the capabilities to make a cartoon out of it. So the closest thing that he can do is a comic. So anyway, cut vines, teleport. So anyway, I traveled to the year 2015. It looks about the same state as now. I took part in a medical study. While I was there, I met lovely Weather, or rather she found me. She was married to my future self, and little Crystal was with her. She turned out healthy, strong, and cute. Lovely was hot. She mistook me for myself, and we went home. I was late getting home from work that night, so Lovely and I did the do, and it was awesome. I love the dubious face on Magito's. Like, wait, is he actually saying this? Okay, I can't really say nothing against him because he's my boss and all, but hot. Thank you for the story. In come the text walls. Anyway, as for the medical study, and this will require your aid, Magi-chan. In June of 2015, the scientists have found the gene-like molecule which makes a person turn, homosexual. They needed a volunteer's untainted straight blood. Get it? Untainted? Untainted? Straight blood to get a pure version of the molecule to generate a vaccine. Then I entered, and I gave them a bit of my blood. 1 week later, the first batch of 10 syringes were created. I was the first one, after they did their successful test of the vaccine, to receive the vaccine. So I would never have to worry of ever becoming one of them. I too of the syringes with me before I left. So I can turn Reldneck back into Nate Cirque. As you do. I have the understanding of Kel worrying and missing Nate Cirque. She does love and care about him, so in case you missed it, they need pure untainted straight blood to make the cure for homosexuality. And of course, Chris is like the most 100% straight as possible. He's like 103% straight. Anyway, I was informed that the sufficient amount of the vaccine to put into the water supply around the world would take another month to make. Magi-chan, I want you to travel forward to July 31st, 2015. And transfer the crates of the vaccine back to our local medical facilities of today. I'm entrusting this chaotic crystal to you for a boost in your ability to time travel. I wish the crystal returned to me at about 3 p.m. today at the 4-cent garbage building. I will be ready for its use in my plans then. Yes, sir. But before you go, I need your telekinesis to rally our allies for this mission towards correcting my comic mistakes of my real-life based villains. This is getting really meta. It's like he knows that he's a comic character, which is kind of really strange. Like they all know that they're creations of a supreme creator, of a comic book artist. And it's kind of getting bizarre because they're self-aware that they're not real. Or I guess they are real, but they're in a cartoon universe, as Chris believes it. Oh, look, it's the telekinetic. Oh! Also, Chris touches Magi-chan's head so he can telekinetically communicate with Allison Amber, Bill O'Reilly, Patty. Crystal's in the dark mirror in the back. All the Sonichus. Allison and Bill, I need you to equip Sonichu with the PlayStation 3 in the office with the Guitar Hero software in it and the band instruments, and have him meet me and my crew at the 4-cent garbage building. Patty, I will be sending Sonichu your way to pick up the 5 chaotic crystals, and please move Crystal into the office by my desk. Sure thing. Attention, I return, I need your help. Oh. Sonichu, stop by the mall, pick up the chaotic crystals, and meet me at the 4-cent garbage building with them at 2:30 p.m. Blake and Punchy, please meet me and Sonichu at the 4-cent garbage building. Our band would not be complete without you two. Our band? What's he planning? Who knows? Did I say Bill O'Reilly? Sorry, I meant Billy Mays. Sorry about that. Oh yeah. And of course, we'll need you there too. We'll be our bassist. It's a good thing that he learned how to Billy Mays here. Okay. Electric hedgehog power! And he turns into Christian Sonichu. We're gonna rock that house down. Whatever that means. We'll do it live. That's the plan. Y'all will meet up with me in Tennessee, right? He spelled it right? At 2:30 p.m. Eastern. I have my to-do list to check off. Hasta luego. Good luck, Christian. And off he goes. Everyone's preparing. Billy May's preparing Sonichu with the Guitar Hero setup. Rock band, whatever. There's Crystal. Crystal's looking swell. There's Patty waving him goodbye. And there's Chris, charging towards the town. It kind of feels like he did his own recreation of the Sonichu issue 10 cover. Also, director amenities. That's the most bizarre title. I would never even imagine Chris using those words in that way. I don't really know what that even means. Director amenities? Who's the director? What's he meaning? Anyway, Wild is looking funky as hell. Oh no. Okay. Currently in Quickville. So this is the Sonichu.net, the physical manifestation of Sonichu.net, the tripod site, and here's a hyperlink for it. The official Sonichu and Roastu fan site. Goddamn. Yep, I'm on TV DVD. Were these put here in Paint? Because they're so pixelated. I feel like if he was using Photoshop to do this, they would... Sonichu owns you. What is that from? What is that from? Like, I feel if he was using Photoshop to insert these images, they would not look that pixelated. But they only look this pixelated if you put them in Paint, right? I mean, I don't know. Good. As I left it. Now to gather all this and teleport it all for backup before the devil trolls can degrade any of all this. So these are the devil trolls. These are little creatures with boobs. They're basically like troll dolls, but they're also acting like a little manifestation of the trolls of the internet. Shoot, looks like a few of the suckers hacked in already. They only want me. I will oblige. Haha. And he fights the trolls. As he do. Does that say share? Share? Smare? Is that painted? No, I don't think so. Anyway. Thank God for these action pages without any dialogue in them. And thank you for this action. This really helps to clear up a lot of things. Did he actually like zoom around in the shape of Quick? Because that's kind of cool. Not gonna lie. And they're all dead? Is that their hair buried in earth? What is this? Well, that was a really fairy tale fight. Rated M for moof. Don't be a moof or aloof. Keep it E or T for your children, or give viewer discretion or supervision during gameplay. Even though I have enjoyed Brutal Legend starring Jack Black. Imagine this in the... Goddamn, imagine this happening in the Sonichu cartoon. Just Chris stopping the action to do this. A moment later, he has to put everything in a pile. And he teleports it to his mayoral office. Riveting gameplay, yeah. Lightning bomb. Alright, now for part 2 of this chore. Chaotic control. And he zooms into a pizza place. Tripod. Snap. Reflect dome. Well, tripod was weak in security and it lacked for the support for flash media. Anyway, moving on. Oh, did he protect... Did he destroy it himself? What is he actually doing? Okay, anyway, he's running again. After burning the tripod bridge, okay, I still had other chores to do before meeting the others in Tennessee. Firstly, I had to meet a gal pal to get help on setting up the new Sonichu site, that is to be the Wikipedia. I stopped by the Quickville Barnes & Noble and met lovely weather of today. Our fated first date was set. Also had further secured my bank and online accounts with password changes and ID theft protection. Plus, I had checked in with the Quickville Board of Directors to inform them on the game plan. Now it is time I took out the garbage. Which gal pal was this? Was this Panda Halo? Because he was writing this back in 2008, 2009. So it's kind of interesting because he wrote this as kind of a reflection of his current goings-on. So any gal pals, any trollsome activities that was happening at the time, they were reflected in his comics. So, and if situations changed, at first he didn't go back to those pages and change them and made them make sense again. So he just let them be and kind of explained it away later, like the way he did. We're gonna see it later. Actually, we're gonna see it pretty soon. You're a funny man, Chris. Close parentheses. Thank you, lovely. Would you like to have dinner with me? Later. Sounds good to me. What is that body shape? Also, what is this? Is this her thong coming out of her jeans? Like in Scary Movie 2? Anyway, and here's Chris with and the board of directors, and they're all. Why are they all so small? Why are they all so small? I don't get it. Oh, and this is actually what I was referring to. These were the preview pages that he first uploaded in October 2008, and this was, I think, featured in Sonichu. In Christian A Comprehensive History Part 6. This was in Part 6. This is how long he was writing this issue. Of course, this is Jason Kendrick Howell playing with an Xbox, I believe. Or a Hexbox. Ah, Mr. Chandler is dashing right into my trap. Bail, prepare for Grand Theft Metal. HDTV, thank you for that. Quick favors, Blu-ray discs for high-def quality. Ah, Chris is chiming in the HD wars. He does not like HD DVDs. He prefers Blu-rays. Thanks for clearing that up. Do not buy or download illegal copies of LBP on Wii or Xbox 360. It is punishable by law. Is it? Little Big Planet is coming exclusively for PlayStation 3. Reserve or buy your copy of the official game disc. And if you don't have a PS3, buy one. The first official Sonichu level from Christian Weston Chandler is fully published on the LBP network now. Enjoy playing it. Thank you, Sony. Close parentheses. Okay. Good. All I need now is my Autobot, Sonichu with my PS3 and guitar. And I'll be ready to rock that house down. It feels like he changed this text, because this wasn't originally the plan. Was it? Okay, he got snapped away by Beale. Got put in a cage. Got hit by a ball. He hurt his knee. He got an arrow to the knee. Shoot, I've become the victim of a hacked program. That Jason and his trolls really grind my gears. Family Guy. What the? Zap? Oh no. His medallion. Dang it. Oh no, his medallion has been force-fielded out from his grasp. No. I have the power. What's wrong with this thing? I feel nothing. Oh. It's actually the ring that brings him his power. And he, Chris drew these pages originally to convince the trolls that when they got hold of his original medallion, that it wasn't actually the source of all his powers. It was actually his high school ring. My ring, my high school ring. I have fangs for my eye teeth. I have fangs for my eye teeth. Eye teeth. Heh. Anyway, you can't put me down. You can snag my metal, but you can never take or destroy my heart, my soul, or my powers. Ha. Ow. Where did it go? Hehehe. I teleported the original medal into the well-trusted hands of my true sweetheart, Blanca. It is time for you to pay the price. Electric hedgehog power. Oh, canines. Yeah, I kind of got that, but Jesus Christ, why eye teeth? I've never heard that term before. Anyway, yeah, this was during the Blanca saga, and he didn't bother changing this at all because Blanca turned out to be a troll. Oh, oh, hyper beam into Jimmy Hill's mouth, and now for something completely different. Dinsdale. Rough Reef. Should deserve it. Shouldn't deserve that, you thieving imposter. Jimmy! Jimmy Hill is an imposter and a thief. Do not buy his false merchandise. This was way after all this ended. Is this big chungus? Because random access humor. Mr. Jimmy Hill. 5 minutes later, at 2:20 p.m. Meditate. Timber. Oh, it's oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. They're like the same thing, but they're opposites. Reldneck, I was expecting you to show up. It is time I make a stand for the rightus and kick your in our final battle. Now comes the winter of your kind and your evil. The only one who will see the winter is you, Christopher. I'll make you join my dark side and way of life. Heh. It's kind of disturbing to have these side mouths. Thank God for these action pages. Aura Sphere, Hyper Beam. They're like the same thing, but they're completely different. Like chastity belt? No, I think it's BDSM gear, according to Chris, I think. Oh, they smashed into each other and they negated each other's powers? I will have waited an eternity for this. Your life is mine, Prime Chan. Oh, he has the syringe. He has the syringe. Is it traced? It kind of looks traced, no? Too good? Uh-oh. Any last words? Only 3 words. Stabbed him into his medallion. No. He turned into Reldneck again. Where's the Giovanni? No, it's Reldneck. Drink my blood. I actually did not understand this quote when I was first making it, but now I understand that the vial to cure homosexuality is composed of his blood in part, so that means he's kind of metaphorically drinking his blood. Okay, all this time, and Reldneck still never wore a shirt. Well, life is better now. That evil homo is gone, and nature is back straight, and Kel will feel a lot better now that her sweetheart has returned and is also wearing a shirt, by the way. He teleports him back to Kel, I think. At 2:30 p.m., and they're all outside the Force and Garbage building, I believe. Teleport to Kel's waiting bedside. Okay. Kel is happy and looking fine. Looking so fine. Nature is very lucky. Yo, Chris, we're all here. Cool, the whole band is here. Let's get set up to kick out the jams. And like for Kratos against Ares, their end begins to rock. What's this on Chris's guitar? What is it? What is it? Oh, it's the Prapper the Rapper beanie that Chris won for his participation in the contest. Whoa. Paper thin? I gotta believe. What does this mean? What is paper thin? What are you talking about? Wait, why did Sonichu turn paper thin? I'm so confused. Why did he turn paper thin? Why did the Prapper the Rapper thing It wasn't 2D? He turned 2D? But he's a comic character. God damn it. Snap. Oh, he turned into Chris. Oh, snap. Oh my god, he looks great. What? The same drawn shirt in real life was in the laundry pile. Plus, it was December when I drew this page, and I was chilling with my woman. Bam! Anyway, on with the show. Sonichu transform. Jesus Christ. That glare looks great. Okay. Sonichu transform. I mean, the car transformed it into Sonichu. Looking great. Which woman? Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure. Oh, and then, oh, is that a Guitar Hero? And he's... Okay. All his body's speakers now. And here's the band. Christiana and the Hedgehog Boys. Christian and the Hedgehog Boys, I mean. And look at Chris. He's looking great. At first I thought it was drawn on legs. But no, they can't. These look way too good to be drawn. So I'm saying that he took this a photo of this, but then the camera wasn't far away enough to get his entire body. So then took another picture of his legs and combined them together, and that's why his shoes have that texture. Like they're actually shoes, they're not drawn on. And then he made his own photoshopped shadow. Like all his characters have this blob shadow. It's pretty funny, no? The perfect male body. Yeah, just in case you want to play along with the song, there's the Guitar Hero Note Highway. Chris looks confident AF. The perfect man. And by the way, this is the song Cat Scratch Fever by Ted Nugent with modified lyrics. Where's the music? This is disturbing. Oh, thank you. The seal is the Secure Team 6 music. They smashed his cube while lost in space, and then he was gone to save the human race. Yet more evil forces showed up, and they lost their good fans, when they went and killed Zordon. They need to revive Zordon. Presidents tried to enforce, but that plot was too trite. Zordon was better than police. He had great powers and then some. Might and magic ruled, and 5 Zords rules over 3. Cranked up to 11. They need to revive Zordon. They need to revive Zordon. The original theme was beyond best. Tommy loved Kimberly, sweet and tenderly. Trini was keeping it real with Zack. Billy had the brains to time travel, and Jason was leading red. Solo. By the way, this is in reference to Power Rangers. Goddamn. Okay, so that amazing song is now turning the Force and Garbage Building into rubble. Rumble. Jason, we need to get the hell out of here now. Yes, we have no musical defense, and this building is going down. I agree. Kathleen and I, we need to escape and retire forever at our 2-story house in the suburbs. Like Christian, and unlike you two gaywads, I am straight, and I refuse to continue this retarded game of mockery and slander and remain in this hobby of hell. Go! We are Audi 5000. Goodbye forever, you damn trolls. Jesus, save us too. Wow. And gay wads. Wow. So Jason Kendrick Howell just escaped. And ow, game over. Yep. Hey, red dude, didn't Chrissy kill you a short while ago? Yeah, by the way, yeah. Yes, Christian killed me with his hybrid beam. But where was I going to go? Detroit? No. This trolling gig is my hell. And after this building's crumbling fall, I will be damned to hell to aid the Count Graduan. I was main assistant to Adolf Hitler. Of course you were. Biggest mistake ever. Spitz. Right in that fooher's face. You, Cladcash, and Thaddeus, for being homos, you both will have the minion devils gnawing and gnashing your asses for all eternity. Not only for being homos, but for trolling and slandering and tarnishing an innocent man's good name and further darkening your own kind's name among the few of not only Christian, but to everyone in the entire world. Rip Bill Paxton. Who's Bill Paxton? No, I mean, I know who Bill Paxton is, but why is he relevant to this? Yet, as the devil myself, I can do this. I shall be hiding in the shelter in the basement until this event blows over. To you two, good luck in the Earth's lava core. Game over, man. Game over. Okay. Well, Clyde, we have only two options. Die by Chris's hands or suicide. How do you want to die? Not from his hands or power ever. I vote for suicide down the 72-story elevator shaft. Right. Right. We are unanimous then. Shall we go out holding hands? Why not? We both are damned anyway. For torturing Chris emotionally and mentally. We were not doing our homo kind any favors. We worsened Chris's view of our kind. Well, see you in hell, Jack. And they jumped down to their deaths while holding hands. Rip. Dinozords evolved to the Thunder Power, Ninja and Shogun Titanus, Zero Crystal Power, Autobot. Oh, there's just a whole lot of Power Rangers jargon. Zordon jargon. And get the Power Rangers back together, which was most awesome compared to today's crappy Power Rangers. And the Force and Garbage building fell down. Chris somehow wrote better sympathetic villains than most writers unintentionally. Taken before their time. Man has to stare at a Sailor Moon poster to keep straight is not a straight man. Love the blur of the camera. Chris does look dead inside. Oh, thank God. Thank God for clarifying every little detail. There were about 1,500 people within in the Force and Garbage building's lower 71st floors. Those closest to the ground floor made it safely and unscathed to the basement's fallout shelter. Sonichu and the rest of us heroes cleared up the majority of the rubble. I called for the ambulances. No. I called for the ambulances. 20 of them arrived. 500 people were perfectly unharmed. 250 were too drunk or passed out, and they needed help from the sober trolls. Where was I? Half of the 250 drunks made it safely. The other half, plus 125 sober, were either hurt, injured, or dead. Out of the remaining 500, they had 250 injured, 150 safe, but hurt, and 100 dead. All dead on arrival trolls were cleared from the site. Later, a memorial would be dedicated for all of the victims of the trolling downfall. No one would ever rebuild the building as well as both the Encyclopedia Dramatica and Force and Garbage websites again, and both websites were completely destroyed. Every last megabit of data. For now, we move on with the story. No, this isn't Quickville. This is in Tennessee. The Force and Garbage building. Exposition, spit it out ASAP. Sigh. What a waste. Every last one of those people could have done a lot more with their lives, but instead, they wasted their time spying, hacking, and torturing the innocents. That damn TMZ show was no better either. Damn tabloids. Yes, and they had no right invading mine and Rosie's privacy moments either. I hate that show. Why is Chris crying over this? Oh, what? Jeez, I can't get a girl even put in a tampon without being tabloid or exploited. Hey, go home and do it with your own sweethearts, dang it. Is Sanjay to be DSM? And this one time I saw a lizard by a tree and I whizzed on it. Hee hee. Is that good enough for you? Get those cameras off of me. I'm just a kid. Why did this happen? What? Why did is this to further enforce that Sonichu and Roastu are straight by having them do this? Teleports in. Yo, Magichan, welcome back. How'd the mission go? Well, Sanchu's gonna give the lowdown on the mission. Successful, Christian. All final tests of the vaccine were a full success as well. After having returned the crates of the vaccine to our time, I requested aid with the water, treatment, and medical facilities. The 1,000 crates were transported in 50 Mack trucks. The vaccine would be later tested for further over the next 6 months, then dispensed into the world's drinking waters. And so, on February 24th, 2009, all around the world, every last person will be cured and protected of the overtentation of hell. No, wait. Every last person will be cured and protected of the overtentation of hell, and that day will be declared Christian Love Day. Not only a considered second Valentine's Day, but the day all people in true straight love will remain just that. All homosexuality and asexuality will be left extinct and forgotten, thanks to the blood of Christian Weston Chandler of Ruckersville, Virginia, born February 24th, 1982. And spoiler alert, after the death of Graduan's scepter, Sylvana Rocha will become all woman. She and I will become true love couple as well. What? This sudden love interest in Sylvana is like the biggest shocker of this entire comic. Oh, hello, Meg. Props to Seth MacFarlane. At last, under God and Jesus' will, all true love will be right and just forever. Hi, Chris. Oh my God, Megan Marie Griffin. I love you from your show, and you still look so hot and awesome. What are you doing here in Tennessee? Well, my family and I were here visiting the nearby national park, and I heard the song from there, about a quarter mile away. So I walked over to check it out and recognized you. A bit shy and flustered for a short while, I couraged up and came to say hey. I'm a big fan of your comic series on your Wikipedia. How cool is this? We are fans of each other. Sweet. Also, Megan's looking good. Oh, well, wait. Excuse me, sir. Do you know the time? Firstly, sir, Megan is a woman, and I will have no one mislabel her otherwise. Second, it's 3:05 p.m. Oh, well, excuse me. My apologies, Madam Chrissy. I am a man, and my name is Christian, you dumb... Wham. Such gross mislabelings really grind my gears. He knocked his teeth out. Oh, wow. Thank you for standing up for me like that. You are really strong. I was right to ignore the bad rumors. You are a good man. I feel like I've known you for years. I want to thank you for your noble deed properly. Oh, lordy, I would accept that happily. Has Seth let you turn 18 yet? Oh, don't worry, I am consensual. Thank you, it is refreshing to be fully understood and appreciated. It's okay. It's okay. She's consensual. Wait. Yes, they made out. Also, this was mentioned in one of the mailbags, like someone complaining about Chris kissing Megan when he was supposed to be with Lovely Weather, you know, his future wife, and then Chris, in response, replied in the mailbags, "Megan kissed me. I had no choice. I had no control over it. She kissed me." Oh my god. Okay. You are a great kisser, and so big too. Let's move on. Well, fate and a contract from Seth, permitting I just may. What? Oh, you just come to visit Quahog for a visit at least. My family, enjoys your work very much too. Well, fate and a contract from Seth, permitting I just may. Stay safe, Megan. We all love you. I can't wait. Bye for now, sweet prince. Hehehehe. Now this is trolling. Now this is pod racing. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Christian, I have foreseen at this moment of you having a moment of remorse. Would you like to share it before I return the crystal to you? Something does come to mind from my real life self without any secondary meanings or whatsoever. Without further ado, I want to apologize. You are correct. Imagine. Oh, okay, bye. By the way, okay, after all this... After all of this, I hate gays, let's cure gayness spiel of the last 3 pages. Here's an apology for being homophobic. I personally want to extend my apologies for offending a bunch of homosexual people and others with the past few pages. I have stated time after time, again and again. You are the lowest of the low, the worst of the worst. You stand for nothing. That I, Christian Weston Chandler, am and always have been a straight man, and unless stated otherwise, of a few, the majority of my characters, including Sonichu and Roastu, are all straight too. Finally, I have drilled those facts into y'all's thick skulls successfully. Look how girly they all are. While I do feel the success, I feel remorse because of a decrease in fan support, regardless of y'all's own race, orientation, love us or hate and troll us. I would probably ended this early book number 3 without your support and all. Oh, okay, got it. You all are what you all are, and I'm heterosexual. And I deeply apologize for offending y'all. Please do not leave me. I will draw and write what I appropriately will. Appropriately will. By the way, this I think the point is that this is true coming from the heart, and if he just writes it by hand and without retyping it in Comic Sans, it feels more true, you know. I think he kind of emphasized that in the Alec calls that he hand wrote his apology, and that's really important for him to hand write his apology, because that makes it more real, makes it more true and honest, you know. Alright, let's right some other wrongs. There's the 7 Sonichu balls. Or the Sonichu crystals, I mean. I love that perspective so much. Up the nose shot. It's decent. It's kind of decent though, no? Okay. Their hair goes a little funky. They kind of go Super Saiyan. And they turn into Colossal Chris-chan, and Ultra Sonichu. Look at that beard though. That beard though. I don't think Chris is capable of fundamentally understanding fascism enough to know how to combat it. Yep. Colossal Christian. Colossal Christian. The most powerful Christian. Why does he have a beard? Because he's colossal. Don't you know that's what colossal means? And God, I hope no one comments on my mispronunciation of colossal, because it's not colossal, it's colossal. It's colossal. It's colossal. Why is he sleeveless? I have no idea what happened. Why does he look like that? And he's not colossal anyway. He's like he's still the same size as normal Chris-chan. I just don't understand why. Anyway, okay. Okay. So establishing psychic telecommunication. Do you read me, Sonichu? 10-4, loud and clear, Colossal C. I remember the plan very well. Good. We Oh no. Oh no. We rendezvous in Minnesota later. For now, I'm heading back to Quickfill. Now we'll go to Rule Quick and meet up with Darkbind. Don't drop your power early, Big C. Back at ya. Okay, so now he goes to the Quickfill Shopping Center and his mirror's office. Chris, oh my dog. Thank you, Patty. I'm happy to see you too. Hey. And he just walks in. I've continued to keep Crystal safe. She managed to communicate with me a few times before. Now you can finally reawaken her, my friend. So after all that, Chris just walks in and takes Crystal out of the dark mirror. Do you remember Crystal? Back when she first disappeared in Sonichu issue 4, like in Christian Part 5, or what was it? Part 6 is when the last time we heard of Crystal, and this was like the biggest plot point of the comic at the time, was to retrieve all the Sonichu crystals and get Crystal back. But then the trolls interrupted his narrative and changed into like a bunch of Sonichu sex for a while, and then the Jason Kendrick Howell saga and the Clyde Cash stuff. That all, like, no one cares about Crystal anymore. Not even Chris. Oh, Christopher. She's awake. What is happening? What is happening to his mouth? What is that? It's like his mouth is escaping his beard. What is that? What is this? Okay, Crystal seems to be okay. Her breathing is stable. That's his cheek. It kind of looks like a giant zit. Like red on the outside and yellow on the inside. That's a sticker? Well, those used to be cheeks. I mean, the redness of his cheeks. But what the hell is this now? What is this color scheme? Her breathing is stable, and she should wake up soon. I think she even opened her eyes a bit during the rescue. Well, the hospital is sending an ambulance. She spelled it right this time, though. The medics will check her conditions fully. How is she now? Oh. God, the order sometimes messes me up. Her breathing is fine, yeah. That's good. You go finish your tasks. Patty and we will watch over Crystal. I'll call you later to update about any new conditions, and I'll inform her about your marital plans. Thank you both. I'll see y'all later. So now, meanwhile, in Rule Quick. Is this like a Zelda reference? Or I'm not getting it. Inside the castle. Crack. Roar. Finally, the chaotic crystal powers have released me from my stone shell. How long was I out? When did this happen? Was this in Sonichu issue 9? Oh, it's Hyrule. Okay. Got it. Is this Darkbind Sonichu? Because the thing is that I completely ignored Darkbind Darkbind Sonichu, the character from the comics, because I think it was that relevant anyway. This was uploaded in February 24th, 2010. That's the T-posing. And I think that this was a plot point in Sonichu issue 9, but I skipped this because it wasn't relevant. Darkbind Sonichu, fear not, for behold, I bring tidings of great joy to you and all the monarchy of Rulquick of England. Unto you all action on this day. Your princess Zelina Roshu shall be reawakened to reclaim her role alongside her father, the Elder King. Awaken and arise, Princess Zelina. He's so emotionally overcome. Darkbind, what happened? My love, it has been 10 long years. Clawdorf released the power of the chaotic crystals during the grand ball then. And you collapsed into deep slumber. And you collapsed into deep slumber from the world link to the crystals. I searched long and hard for the crystals. I found help, and now you have finally been reawakened. Sorry. I worried and prayed for you and your safe return all the while. You did all that and endured all that worry for me? Ow. Now there's a sweet reunion. My job here is done. Oop. Close the roof hatch. Close? How'd you mess up close that badly? Coals! Oop, coals the roof hatch behind me. There we go. Coltrane. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, let's go. Let's go to Alec Benson Leary's house. Later in Minnesota, at the house of one Alec Benson Leary. You ready, Sonichu? Yeah, Big C. Let's set this record straight. So they teleport into his room, which is completely empty except for his Hexbox pavilion, which looks like a computer from the 80s. Why though? Okay, go locate the caught in the wild ones. Yes, sir. Okay. As I expected, his computer is a Microsoft. Okay, so he plugs his index finger into his into a USB port and then uses that USB icon thing there. You should make a comic of yourself and kill off every single character in Quickfill. Seems like nothing makes... You say that as a joke, but someone actually did that. Spoiler alert, Chris was writing his Sonichu issue 11 during the Sonichu issue 10, but then after like 5 pages he got bored or was too stressed to continue it. So then, because Chris wasn't putting out any new pages, trolls collected and gathered together and they made their own Sonichu issue 11, and they copied Chris's hand-drawn style very well, and they basically just killed off all the main characters to continue the theme from Sonichu issue 10. It was pretty great. It was pretty great. The inner computer world never ceases to amaze me. He's in the microbits now. Now then, using the saved data from this computer, I can log in as this admin. Yes, the file manager. Select all files and delete. Admin data. The IP addresses of those 4 be locked and be hurt for them. And the finale. All 4 accounts deleted. Because he's colossal at this time to because Colossal Christian is using the energy of the 7 Sonichu balls, so now he can use those powers to hack into Alec's computer and do this. Also, he found a game called Don't Be Nervous Talking to Girls for the Hexbox Live. A better dating simulator. Why is this not on the PlayStation Network? It's about time I get this tower back to its deepest. Oh, what's this app? Okay. Sometimes he writes from right to left, sometimes left to right, so it's just a crapshoot whether I get it right. Well, I'll just move this into my personal CPU, reformat it for PS3, and check it out later. Now then. Hyacinth among thorns. I might actually have to use this for a future episode. It's too damn cool. Okay, 500 kilobytes, small. 500 gigabytes of hard drive for frying fury. Now to return to my body. Okay, welcome back. Yo, Big C, are you about done yet? 5 minutes later. 5 minutes earlier. Badly drawn. This place is a mess. This looks an awful lot like Chris's room. Why is he saying this? Oh no. So what do y'all want to do today? Outside. Oh, it's a Snorlax? Aha! I don't know, Asperture. I'm sick of Alex's crappy shopping center. Huh? Is that? No way. Honestly, I'm kind of impressed. I'm kind of impressed at Chris's skill at drawing completely empty, vacant, soulless recreations of Alex's recreations of Chris's characters. It's like so distinctly different, but they're like almost the same, but they're so different. I kind of have to admire this. Kind of have to admire his skill, because they look like Sonichus, but they're not. They're the Asperture versions of Sonichu characters, but they're in Sonichu's comics. So I was like, what the hell is happening here? But they look so cool. I think they look really cool. One thing I think that is different is that is when Chris is actually drawing real Sonichu characters. I think his what is it called? His pupils are a bit off center, depending on where you're looking at, and they also have the reflections in his eyes, and also his eyebrows are curved and more natural looking. And when he draws the Asperture versions of his characters, they have no glint in their eyes, and all of their eyebrows are flat lines, and also their fingers, their hands are like squared off. All their bodies are kind of squared off too, so like adding very minimal effort to them. Asperture looks great though. A parody of a bootleg. Our savior, the original Sonichu. Mr. Sonichu, I'm not worthy. At ease, fellow Sonichu. I'm mortal, like y'all here are. Yet I've read of your plights, and we are here to help. Is Christian Weston Chandler here too? It really broke my heart when Alec made me betray the image of Christian and make a false god out of the brown striped one, and I froze up while watching him get set on fire by Alec's metal monster. I prayed for forgiveness from the real Christian. Sonichu, will he forgive me? It is alright. Christian is a good man. He forgives you. Everyone, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. It's all okay. Thank you, sir. We are very excited for your arrival. Alec is not the best caretaker here. He gives more care and attention to Asperia, Max, Benny, Sitting Chew, Jonas, Dixie, and that nameless green one. He formed us to look low resolution and blocky, gross and retarded. Is that a notion of a caring individual? No, it is not. They are aware that they are creations. They are aware that they're not living beings, in the sense that they weren't just born from mother and father, that they were created. It's kind of weird to think about this. He cursed us 7 with his own Asperger's and negative influences. Even worse, he pushes homosexuality onto me with Evan's Simon Chew. Or Simunchu, sorry. It is a constant nightmare to me, even being forced to do the act in the honeymoon video. Wah! God, please release me of this hell. We never wanted to be named after the original ones in your world. I wanted to be named Kitty. Sonichu wanted to be called Mike, Wild, Bob, and so on. Alec tore the spikes and tails from some of us. We were all born here in Minnesota from our father Sonichu, who was also born here. Upon breeding the bunch of us, as well as Asperia, Benny, Sitting Chew, Jonas, Dixie, and the green guy, there were 5 Rosies that Alec decided to not care for at all. They get treated like caged hamsters. No rape. Just hamsters. You don't rape a hamster. Actually, there's only 4 of them now. One tried to report Alec to the ASPCA, but before she could make it there, she lost her life by the hands of Dino Dash. That was one example that scared us all with intensive fear. The remaining 4 have grown to be regular roast chews now, caged in Alec's basement. My name should be Trisha, by the way. I'm whispering. You know what I'm saying? My name is Whispering. I used to have my psychic powers, but Alec numbed my mind with the Asperger's. Numb Baby, my name. The grandpa Sonichu was our father. He was 20 when the last of us was bred between him and Alec's ditto. Dad became old with Bill's age acceleration machine. Headache. We never wanted Asperger's. We never wanted to look stupid, gross, and retarded, and we are sick and tired of Alec and his crew. This is body type, and these glasses are terrible. I need a girlfriend too, by the way. It's like doing drugs without the drugs. It's not a bad description of that. Why is that Knuckles Chinese? I mean, Knuckles was always Asian. My God. Well, Chris and I, we will set the girls free and get a better life. For now, y'all gather round. I will cure y'all of your mental blocks, improve your looks, and raise your IQ and self-confidence greatly. Wow. Chaotic remedy. Now introducing Born in Minnesota, healed from mental problems and such past abuse. What are you talking about? Michael Sonichu. Grabs Bobby Sonichu. Water Kitty Roastu. Flying Trisha Roastu. Fighting Wisp Sonichu. Psychic Swift Sonichu. Oh, okay. Yo, bro. You're looking sharp. Flying high and looking fine. Don't mess with Dat and D's looks. Smart? I'd hit that. Awesome. Oh, and Asperchu got a electric makeover. Extreme electric makeover. Just call me Mitch. Mitch Sonichu before. After. He looks a lot like Chris, doesn't he? Jesus Christ. Wow, I feel most confident. More intelligent. Yeah. Actually, I have to second guess myself when I read a long word and say, wait, did I actually read it right or did I read it wrong? But it was actually right. And we all look a lot better than before, and even better than Alec and his crew. Sonichu, how can we ever thank you? And Christian. Cool. All we ask is that y'all live your lives peacefully and enjoy. Also, not letting Alec and his posse make you pretend to be from Quickville or pretend to be we originals, and that they keep their ads off our Sonichu and Roastu site would be greatly appreciated. We will not pretend with those lies anymore, and I will keep Alex straight on the ad limits. Thank you so much. Cool. Yo, Big C, are you about done yet? Boom. Yeah, he's done. He just exploded Alex Xbox. Big C got the big D. Oh my God. What happened? Oh, Chris blew up Alex's PC. Oh, cool. That's cool. He needed a new hard drive anyway. Well, Sonichu, I took down Asperpedia. You made over these Pokemon. Well, I guess, what's up with them? What's up with them? They're thinking you and I are like God and Jesus or something. Oh, listen, y'all. I am not a god. Repeat after me, everyone. Chris just said, I am not a god, but I am a servant of him, and Jesus like the rest of you. The first commandment reads, Thou shalt have no other gods before him. But I appreciate the gesture. It's not colossal, Christian. It's colossal. We beg your pardon, Christian, but we 7 are just elated to have you and Sonichu come to us and offer unto us your goodwill. It's okay, Asper. Pardon. Mitch, Sonichu. Also, Michael, I forgive you of bearing false witness against me. Thank you, sir. Crash! What was that? Oh no! It's the original creator and doomed hedgehog in range. Blade prepared. Oh, it's metal aspirature, right? Protect. All protected. Blade dulled. No damage. Game plan. Trisha, use protection. Use protect on us all. Jesus Christ. Sonichu, Michael, and Mitch, attack the bot with. Attack the bot with simultaneous Mac punches. One high, one middle, one low. A lock on and fire all as a zap cannon. Then swift, use protect on us all. Then within the metal monster, an explosion will be activated. Simultaneous. That's how you do it. Preparing to fire ammo and flam. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. They all looking good. Illogical. Bullets bounce off. Flame resistant. Searching for options. Don't you just love it when your characters are too big to fall? Hasta la vista, Roboto. And it exploded. That's kind of cool. Is everyone alright? We're all okay, Christian. Hey, there's Alec. Let's go kick his ass for giving us Asperger's and drawing us so terribly. So Alec shows up and then they beat him up. I think all the problems here in Minnesota will be resolved very shortly. Everyone in Minnesota, do not be afraid. All of your problems will be resolved very shortly. Oh my god. Actually, Chris, there are 4 caged roast juice in Alec's basement. Oh, well, I'll teleport them all to safely, then finally deal with Sloweel. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I would like to What is this text behind him? Like, what is happening here? Like, oh, he burst out of the page. There was like stuff going on, and then Colossal Christian just burst out of the page to say this. I get it. It's pretty cool. Very, very fourth wall breaking. Wow. I like to state to all of the readers that between these pages and all others in other places, such as the Asperger pages, all characters of any supposed links are not linked at all. The redrawn characters in any of the Asperger pages and their personalities and fates are not even similar to the original characters who originated within any of my books pages or anything else originally created from my own mind and hand. Was that one sentence? Was that one sentence, Chris? Learn punctuation. Or as you say, learn punctation. For example, the original Flying Roaster, Grass and Fighting Sonichus, named Anglica, Wild and Punchy, are all still alive and well. Thank God that Anglica is still alive. The Happy Tree Friends-esque deaths in the Asperger pages are pure fiction and unofficial. The real Wild Sonichu is straight, working as Quickville's leading carpenter, with Simone LaRoche as his sweetheart, and Quickville's leading building constructor and architect. The original Sonichu is not related to Asperger / Mitch Sonichu at all. Punchy is not weak with fight moves against steel types. He wins. No brainer. Also, Bubbles is not stupid. She is a very smart and careful woman with a stern personality when serious, and bubbly when happy and at peace. And Magigen is not a mindless idiot, drained of all intelligence and psychic prowess. Magic-chan is all-powerful with greatest intelligence, strong will, and toughest psychic powers imaginable. And none of them, the true original Catacomba members, have ever been or will ever be anywhere in the state of Minnesota or have any acquaintance with Asperchu / Mitch Sonichu at all, unless I decide so later on. Thank you for continuing to read the original Sonichu and Roachu pages created only by my mind, heart, and hand. That was like 4 sentences in this page. What the hell? Also, he apparently just hates Minnesota now, cause just forever ties to Asperture in his mind. Like his Sonichu characters will never be in Minnesota. They're just like, no, you'll never be in Minnesota. God, never go there. Hold on, everyone. I think we all need a break from that. We're on page 65. We're more than halfway there. I'm just gonna pop out for like, I don't know, for like 30 seconds. Please enjoy this this text while and read it for yourself. Okay, we're back. Is Barb still glued to the couch? No, she kind of stood up for a bit. Okay, yes, Sonichu. Okay, hey, can we get on with the story now, Mr. Director? Oh. That's actually kind of cool. So, like, he's on one side now, and he's saying that from this side of the wall. That's kind of interesting, you know? Even Sonichu is not impressed with this text wall. Meanwhile, back in Quickville, VA. What I detest about this Alec most is his nerve to portray me as a homo. Ugh! And Evan is a jerk too, trying to rid me of my Simonla. I was a very popular dude with the fans, and this jerk dares to portray me as a blathering idiot and dead? I would have punched his lights out. And the way those three draw, and people calling it superior art, they have no taste at all. Blasphemous. And Crystal is very annoyed. Anyway. Oh no. That ever really gets on my nerves. Why just today he draws up a theory of me being a clone? Rubbish. I hatched from an egg, and I was raised by my mama and Papa Sandslash. Damn it, Simonla. Damn it. I do not atone to Sean drawing me as a lowly moon pal. His strip is more of a moon dorks or even soup hotel dramas. And even of Kelly and her Dragonite, especially when he knows very well that we all, and Metal Sonichu, are VIP individuals in this community. The Asperpedia appalls all of us. As soon as my brother returns, we will inform President Obama and have that website and removed. Post-haste. Post-haste. Everyone settle down as we speak. Christian and Sonichu are remedying the situation personally and effectively. I had to Chris the outcome from Monticello's view in his dream of what would have happened to Quickville if his supervision was absent. Christian will never stop, no matter what happened here, and why is Quickville why is Quickville under nuclear threat in this vision. He's 37, by the way. Besides, what remains true resides only within this city and the official Sonichu site, and only with Christian Western Chandler's one mind and body. With every thought and pen mark, our lives and this city remains truest against any fiction that may be told outside Quickville and all associated locations. As long as he, the one and only, continues to breathe, we will triumph against all adversities. I'll bomb him, crew. Even Thomas Jefferson would dry. Even Thomas Jefferson would dry if he saw his own village and university he founded explode into chaos and anarchy. Yes, he would dry. He would dry so much. Within the city, at a soup hotel. Soup Hotel number 17. Because there's so much poverty and hopelessness in Quickville, you have to have 20 soup hotels. Teleports in. Well, ladies, this is one of Quickville, Virginia's soup hotels. Y'all are free to stay here in one or so of their bedrooms for free, and y'all get fed well too. Consider this a second chance for a good life, which Christian offers to y'all. Seek good employment after y'all get your strength rebuilt and find your own better paths in life. They all have books, local cable TV, videos, and more here from kind donations at your disposal for learning and entertainment. This is a friendly community and city. I'll go check y'all in, and then have to finish saving the world. What are you gonna do? Gotta save the world then. Christian offers this to you all out of kindness and goodwill in his heart and mind. I advise you to take this opportunity well. Never say that Chris is not an unkind spirit because he let these beaten up, fat, crippled roast Jews. Why? He drew this roast Jew with these tummy flabs, tummy rolls. Like it's a bad thing. Like it's a terribly bad thing that she's not fit. Dear God, that's kind of disturbing. Brite roast you. Bride roast you. Sonichu is right, girls. We have to endure years of abuse and mistreatment. This is our opportunity to seek out our own purposes and fortune. I've been praying every day for this chance. I was to be Asperger's original bride to be, but Alex saw me weak and feeble. I will show him how strong I am. There is a God. Well, this is just all new to me. It will take a while for me to adjust and have a full, solid plan. Well, being born paraplegic is no picnic either, but I think I'll manage. I could really use a long, soapy bath. Mary and Mo. That's Mo. Are those ribs? I don't think they're ribs because they're in the middle, no? She's crawling on the floor because she's paraplegic. That's why. And she needs a wheelchair. Well, y'all are set. Phil and Meredith at the desk will give y'all a tour and show you to your room. Oh, I've asked, and that wheelchair was freshly donated and cleaned, so you are good to go, Mary. It's a 3-pack. Let me help you. Thank you. So nice. Y'all take care and stay safe. Maybe our paths will cross again. Well, we're grateful for yours and Christian's goodwill. Hey, man. Groan. Look. Oh, my name's Enos. What you up to? I'm eclectic on this hedge. High on the hog. You want some of this, DJ? Mon? Groan. Look, smoking drugs are illegal in this city, and they are cancerous, harmful, and dangerous on one's health. So no. That's the death penalty. Smoking green crack. Want some of this, DJ Mon? Come on, help a 78-year-old Jamaican veteran out. I've been on a fight with this cold for 5 years and snored. Patoo. Ew, gross. Ugh. That luge's as big as a tennis ball. 78 years old? How the heck are you still even alive after all that nicotine smog of yours? Sorry, that was not a question, that was a statement. How the heck are you still even alive after all that nicotine smog of yours? Have you been residing in the soup hotel? Nah, man, I've been bombing and 420ing in this dumpster back there in the alley. Oh my god, I'm baffled on how Magic-chan could not find you sooner. Your brain must be cloudier than a pea super fog in London. Magic-chan, dear, read me. Loud and clear, Sonichu. I have a 78-year-old man at my location. Please relay my fresh memory to the nearest police people and send an ambulance here too. I've just relayed your memory to 2 officers just around the corner from your location. They are other way. Sorry, right now. Quickville Medical has been contacted. Oh my god. Excuse me. Thank you, Magic-chan. Sonichu, my bro. Little Robbie giving you a good race? Just chilling the thank. How do I even read these speech bubbles? It's so confusing. Constables Joel Grant and Luis Perez. What are these names? Police people. Yo, Lou. How's your wife and little Lou? Little Robbie giving you... Just chilling. That is good to hear. What? Rob's getting faster every day, and my little ladies are doing good in school too. Rosie's still super fine. Awesome. No one asked any... No one... Listen, man, don't worry about the Enos. We'll send his stash to the NASA rocket to clean him up good and check him into a soup hotel room with a warning. We'll sit with him until the ambulance arrives. Awesome. Well, I gotta fly. Y'all keep it real. Peace. Peace, Sonichu. So now he's flying to the PVCC. Legendary crystals, hear my call. As a child of electric energy, of all those who are brainwashed by Sluil and Graduan, please release them free of their control forever and let them live free to love and feel love again. Chaotic control. Where am I? Why am I wearing this outfit? The last thing I remember was sitting in a college classroom. Oh my god, what have we done? I'm so sorry. I love these stick figures, because why would he bother doing anything? And now it's up to Chris to clear the witch and the warlocks. I gotta get home. How long do I have an answer? Okay. PVC citizens. PVC citizens. Oh, so the time has finally come. Yes, our final confrontation. I'm not surprised. It only seems like it was yesterday when I was deemed a social outcast by the live spoken words of 100 men and women. Not one person would ever show me true love or devotion again. Then I turned to witchcraft, so I could change all of their opinions of me. Love potions, makeover spells, cheerleader sacrifices. None of them worked. More than squat. Then I found the wand that contained Count Graduan. He promised to help me seek revenge on all who shared love. If I cannot be loved, no one would. So I built the fake college to bring in and brainwash foolish individuals to do my bidding. And now they are themselves again, out of my grasp, thanks to you and your electric hedgehog. Your stubborn, dumb sweetheart search irritated me among all others, among which you kept going with such a strong will and spirit. I had no such will or spirit. I also realized that there was still one man who goes unpunished of my hatred, the Count. I will fight you with my power alone. Please do your will and release the Count for me to punish another day. Do it, Christian Weston Chandler. I'm very confused. Why the Count Graduan? Did she? I'm so. Why did she give him Count Graduan to destroy? What? Anyway, Count Graduan's dead, by the way. I shed a tear of sympathy towards your life. I've had not much myself. I had cursed most of the male population. Buzz, buzz, buzz. They had to take all of the women and make it much harder for me to find my misright. You were of less aid as well, Sluil. At the end of this battle, every last curse I gave will be null and void. Yet you will not be forgiven for your deeds, Sluil Ryam. Your terror ends here. Wham, whack, kablam, bam, kablan. Kratos swords, are they? Probably, yeah. Gears of War? Oh, I mean, sorry. God of War. Yeah, God of War. Yeah, yeah. I'm okay, just paralyzed, I concede. She's giving a thumbs up, too. Later at Quickville Shopping Center. Thank you all for attending. I have some announcements to make. Y'all look so good. Look at all these people. Look at all these people. Firstly, Sewell Rhyme has finally been stripped of her dark magic, arrested and serving life in the maximum security prison of Washington, D.C. Yes, every last living individual who has brainwashed by her have been released of her spell, including the ex-managers. I am also going to make it legal for all homosexuals to do as they please within the city, but gay marriage will continue to be illegal. So no, they're not free to do as they please. I am appointing Crystal to be my assistant in social relations, so all input can be better understood from the people for the people. And I, Christian Weston Chandler, will continue to be mayor of Quickville, Virginia, because without me and my capabilities, the city would be lost. Although now I shall make less appearances in Sonichu's adventures. And now for the secondary topics. Wild, I gotta go use the restroom. Watch my bags? Sure, sweetheart. And I'll watch over our little blessing too. This is so sad. Simona is going to the bathroom. We all know where this is going. Uh-oh. I don't think so, Evan. Lead helmets? No wonder I could not trace your mind. He was trying to cut the wire, the chain that holds the giant TV screen. I will admit that Alec has a sizable fan base in comparison to mine. I love this. Shove, shove. Shove, 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 shove. I won't let you get away with murdering your own sister, Simon. Blanking your minds won't help either. Also, so Magic Chan's trying to catch all these trolls. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's Alec Benson Leary. Okay, so he took off the out of order thing. And then he hid in the men's room. And then he blew up a Voltorb. Evan had originally given me permission before to use his Sonichu, sorry. But for some odd reason, he chose to withdraw that permission. For some reason? I think there's a very specific reason. Suicide Isis Voltorbs. Also, like Chris peppered in these little sections here to apologize to Evan as he remembered them. Why is he in a burqa? I don't think it's a burqa. I think it's just a cloak. This comic has more blood and gore than Game of Thrones. Thank you all. I'm Christian Weston Chandler, Mayor of Quickville, Virginia. Have a good and safe day. Boone. What was that? Police, medics, check out the situation. You're shaking and crying? A few minutes later, do not cross, do not cross. Oh, this is not looking good. We need to get her to the hospital. I'll let Chris know. Big C, Officer Perez here. A toilet exploded from a Voltorb that self-destructed on remote control command. Miss Simola Rosechu fell victim, and she was injured bad. We're rushing her to the hospital. Dang. I copy that. Thank you, Lou. Simola was not mine to begin with, as she was originally based off of Sonichu. Sorry, I keep saying Sonichu. I mean Sonichu. I had edited her Wikipedia bio page to state that she was not based off of Seaman. Sorry. Oh no, it's so sad. And why are all these people so much smaller than the Sonichus? Lou, these two were in the Clone League, in close league with Simona's killer. Well, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Take my lucky shark's tooth, as you do. Good job, Magic Chan. We'll take them in. This is so sad. We have to save Simona. She's the best builder around. Yes, she is. Her friends at Quick Sturdy Construction are paying big to keep her alive now. Oh no, we're losing her. And here's Wild remembering Simona and holding her like a shark's tooth, as you do. I love you so much, Wild. You'll always have the tool I need when I'm work. I enjoy working together with you on our projects, sweetheart. Oh my god, we're having a baby. You'll make a great father, Wild. Dang, this egg weighs a lot. I appreciate you for carrying it around for me. You're so strong. I'll always love you, noble Sandy. I'm not crying, you're crying. No, seriously, I actually do. I actually do kind of get emotional with this scene for some reason. They're paying us the big buck to keep her alive. Oh no, we're losing her. F in the chats, please. Having created Samola, I had gone against Evan's wishes, and I apologize for that. Thanks for breaking that emotion. Wild, we've done all we could, but I'm afraid Samola's internal injuries were too much. I'm so sorry. I see. Thank you, Dr. Bill Schwartz. I gave up working for Giovanni to save lives. I hate these bad days. Wild, I've found Samola's murderer and his crew. Revenge. I'll kill that SOB for killing my sweetheart. Hold up, the fiends are in jail now. Their trial is in a week. Be patient, Wild. Besides which, among which, it looks like something else has suddenly come up. The egg hatched. Also, Alec is not naive, and I apologize for calling him that, by the way. Oh no, it's a Rosie. Yes, I am your father. Is she saying that? No, that speech bubble is not clear. Yay, daddy, my name is Sandy. Where's mommy? Thank you, Magic-chan, for chiming in. Evan killed mommy. Like that means anything at all. Still, time marches forward. During the week, Wild told Sandy about what had happened that day. He spent the time giving her tender, loving care and attention. Wee! Go faster, Daddy. Yay, this soft sand is fun. Thank you, Daddy. Also, I apologize to Mal for cursing him, and I offer forgiveness blessing to him. There you go. Wild asked me to teleport this treehouse to over Simola's rabbit hole. He crafted a trapdoor to merge the two houses together. Midweek, Sandy Roadshoe evolved into a ground-type Roadshoe. Sandy Roadshoe, ground bug type, ability static, age less than 1 year, skill level 25, more than 25. And she looks an awful lot like Simona. Imagine telling your child immediately after they're born the gruesomeness of their mother's death. Oh no. After Sandy evolved, she started training to fill in her late mother's shoes. Sandy trained with her grandma and grandpa, Sandslashes. Christian and his Pokemon. Wild taught her English, writing and beginning ninja skills, and Zapina would mentor, babysit, and play with Sandy. Although she is less than a year old, she has the intelligence of a 4th grader, and she will be enrolled into Ann Weston Elementary School. That's so nice. He named her after his mother. Sandy also hangs out with Sarah, Christine, and Robbie. Not Christine Chandler, Christine Roadshoe. I apologize for portraying intrusion onto Alec's property and borrowing Asperture and his parodic version characters. Anyway, back to the story. Bitch came out more literate than Chris himself. The child is literally being groomed into his own mother. Sandy grew to skill level 25 by the time the trial of Alec, Evan, Mao, and Sean as their attorney versus Christian, Sonichu, and Roshu and the city of Quickville. Here we go. Here's the trial. This is the finale. This is the finale. We're almost here, boys. This is like the To Kill a Mockingbird's trial scene. Plaintiff with 1 F and the defendant. Hear ye, this court is now in session. All rise for his honor, the dude who has a lot of things that ticks him off greatly. Judge Slack Lewis. Based on comedian Lewis Black. Also, I apologize to Alec for labeling him with the assumption of female entrapment. I'm gonna be done soon, sweetie. I also had no intention of any portrayal of molestation, and those 4 roast shoes were being treated like hamsters. Alright, this is my courtroom. This kind of trial is my specialty because the website of the defendants, the Asperpedia, is so awful. It makes me want to take a bath full of scorching water with a toaster. Magic-chan Sonichu, please mind to link the defendants with the jury, and let's start the show. Marvy Blaziken, your opening statement, please. No rape, just hamsters. Oh no, thank you, Your Honor. When I read or watch original works, but be they television or program, movies, or they better yet books and art, I show full appreciation as the author took his time and found his inspiration to make their creation the best. If there's a lack in new pieces for an amount of time, it is apparent that the author is in a temporary loss of inspiration. I wait patiently with true loyalty and respect because I understand that inspiration will return to the author soon enough, and that impatience is well rewarded with more great works only that one author is capable of creating. It is obvious that these 4, the defendants, did not truly understand this, and wrongfully felt it appropriate to portray death upon the author, his work, and their characters. That is just wrong. That good author who is being disrespected by the defendants is none other than our good mayor, Christian Weston Chandler. Oh my god. Well, it truly did have real-life events and errands to deal with. I had little excuse for not updating even a little bit. The Wikipedia. Well put, Blaze. Sheen. State your defense. No worries, Mao dude. I got super high last night and wrote everything down. We're screwed. Yeah, we fee our lost patience with Chris Chum. He makes bum promises of constant upbursts on his Webbyverse of Quackapedia, and he is lazy. I want a nap. We gore him up to Muka statements. We 4 are losers, and we know a loser when we see one. Mellow out. I'm cool, Honor. Order in the court. I have a beer float and some pot stickers. Derp-de-doo. I see. Well, you 4 have been charged of the murders of Miss Simona Rosechew, copy and theft to citizens of Quickville VA, mockery of set characters and Christian Chandler, and profanity to the max. And I apologize to all my fans and readers for disrespecting y'all in my mailbag replies, as well as belating the updates. I just would love to see the animated version of this. Oh my god. Alec, Evan, Mount, Sean, how do you plead? Not guilty. Very well. Mr. Blaze, tell me more of these 4. Oh no. Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I present Exhibit A, videos, printed pages, and photographs of the Asperpedia website and the comic pages therein. Of the comic pages drawn between the defendants, there are clear, unacceptable, and unapproved depictions and portrayals and false tales of our local electric hedgehogs. Plus portrayals of death in horrifying gore detail setting Christian on fire, of course, false witness bearing, nudity, and TVMA words. Exhibit B, the remote control that activates the sensor found on the Voltorb that blew up the women's room toilet, and Miss Simona Rosechew. And of course, the psychic eyewitness, Magic-chan Sonichu, and his findings from within the defendant's minds. Nothing further. Oh no, thank you all for your patience, respect, and loyalty. I'm Christian Weston Chandler, Mayor of Quickville, Virginia, spelled wrong. I'm going to say Virginia. Have a good and safe day. February 5th, 2010. Thank you so much. Well, look, in our defense, I have a rock, because we rock. More like rocked out of your minds. I think we've heard enough. Jury, we, the defendants, find the defendants guilty ×4. I agree. I hereby sentence them to be executed by those who they each have hurt the worst from their crimes. Court is adjourned. Here we go. Between each of them, Alec, Evan, Sean, and Mao had their own individual executions. After Angelica read them their last rites, they were each set up for Alec, the 10-button electric chair. Set me on fire? Chop off my head? You did, a lunatic. I'm not gay. You killed my sweetheart. You killed my mommy. I am not retarded. May God have mercy. Blood and gore. I bite back. I am not a robot. And Alec was burned to a crisp. Alec was burned to a crisp. Evan hurt Wild and Sally the most by wanting Simona dead first, and worse, he is chained to a wall. Oh no, that's Evan. Sandy, you may deal as much damage to Evan as you want, but we kill him together. I understand, Daddy. He will pay for even thinking of killing my cinder block mama. I'm keeping your glasses as a trophy of my revenge against you, jerk. This is for my mother. At least I will not have this issue to deal with in my teen years. Die, scum. Slice, slash, whir, scratch, splat, cut, wham. Alright, Daddy, let's finish him. Stop it, he's already dead. His arms have been amputated from his body, and she drilled his dick out. Mother and daughter time spent the best way possible. Oh no. The janitors need a ton of 4-9 cleaner to clear all of Evan's blood and guts off the floor. Sean was hung from the ceiling by his wrists. Allison, Bill, and Kelly shot him dead as target practice. And Christian did not restrain Mao because it was not required for the psychic treatment. So he used his psychic link powers to telekinetically break all of Mao's limbs and twist him into grotesque positions. And then as the final blow, exploded his heart, which is like next to his shoulder apparently, because that's where the heart is. My amends have been made. What amends? What amends? His amends have been made. He killed everyone. Now the deal is done. My amends have been made. What the hell? Okay, I'm not gonna read this because this is just the Christian Love Day video that is on that was in part 25. He basically copied the president's speech from Independence Day, and his friend, the magical man, changed some words, like changed references to aliens in America into homosexuality, heterosexuality, and Sonichus and Christian Love Day, basically. So this is just the Christian Love Day speech from the video. I'm not going to read it. I don't have time. I have to go out. Anyway, the official Sonichu and Roast You fan site, dedicated in memory of Sarah Cassandra Mackenzie, Panda Halo. Most of the time, when I make a promise, I do my best to keep it. The only times I may mess up on this due to the outside events and issues that may deter me and make me forget not of my own fault. But that is not the case for Sarah Cassandra Mackenzie. She and I were very close friends, and she was true, honest, and loyal. I gave her my word that I would take her Christian Sonichu fan art and make it the cover of book number 10, and I did. So now I don't have to draw it myself because it made it very easy for me. Now I'll also keep another promise to her. The publication of her fan comic in the same book is on the next page. May this whole book, front to back, honor her memory forever. Thank you, my sweet panda. All this digital art that Chris praised. And here's Panda Halo's page. I'm not gonna read it, but you can just watch it for yourself because it's just BS. There's a bunch of Sonic stuff, and it's all very incredibly poorly drawn stuff, and of course, all digitally drawn. And he doesn't criticize it at all because it's only bad if his villains do that. If it's a woman drawing it, then it's not that bad, you know. Thank you, Your Honor. When I read or watched original works, okay, this is the same thing. Take a tip from Harvey Blaziken, attorney at law of Quickville, Virginia. Respect the original authors. Inspiration does not have a schedule. Paid for by the Committee of Art Patrons, Book Readers, and the Well-Educated. Drawn by Christian Weston Chandler. And we're back. And we're goddamn back. And we're finished. That was Sonichu issue 10. I was actually I have to go out now. Just about in time to stop streaming. Hope you enjoyed that. Blood and gore. Please stop streaming the Sonichu comics now because it's gonna make us all fail. No, not November. I mean, have you seen Chris? Yeah. So he was doing Sonichu issue 11 during the tail end of Sonichu issue 10, and he only completed it, I think, in 2017 or 15, I think, somewhere there. And also I'm gonna I actually do have a special My Little Pony Secret Ship Fic folder card that Chris sent to me personally about what happened to Sonichu at the end. Who's laughing in the background, Gino? It's my goof. I actually thought that Nicholas was gonna say Blanger. She's actually kind of sleeping here. I mean, I made up a bed for her so that she can stay here with me when I'm streaming. She's a bit sleepy. We gotta go out now. But anyway. Anyway, please check out my Patreon if you're interested in doing that. I will be slowing down the output of the episodes probably now because I got a full-time job, but I'm still gonna be doing the show probably once every 3 weeks or 4 weeks depending on how it is. I mean, but after 26th, there's not gonna be too much phone calls, so that should actually make my editing process a lot faster. So I'm not gonna tell you how I got my goof. So yeah, later, Romeo Rose. Sushi. Thank you. It's not Megan. So yeah, check out any relevant links in the description below. I'm actually I'm about 50% finished part 26 already, so that should be. What is this goofy music? It's probably gonna be out in 2 weeks, probably. I'm gonna let you know in a YouTube update probably if it actually is gonna be on time or not. Where's this goddamn music? Not as it seems. Okay, I got 1 minute left. Perfect. Show me a goof. I'm not gonna show you a goof. This annoys me. How many episodes do you think it will take to catch up to current events? Probably up to 50. I'm just enjoying the music now because it's too cool. There's more music in my music channel. Please check out my music channel if you're interested. Link is in the description. And please check out Geno Samuel 3 and subscribe for more documentary stuff that is not related to Christian. Colossal Christian. I'm working on a script right now. It's gonna be out eventually, hopefully by the end of this year. It's kind of related to gaming and 90s stuff. So hope you like that. I have one documentary there already. It's about the music industry and censorship, so it's all good stuff. But anyway, I've been rambling on for way too long. Please stay hydrated and join the Discord. Yes. Does anyone have the Discord link? Hold on, let me check. Oh, god damn it. Invite people. I'm gonna invite people. No. Edit invite link. Expires after never. Generate new link. Can I copy new link? Copy. Okay. If you want to join the Discord for all things Geno Samuel, here's the link. And have a nice time. Can't imagine goof. Come to bed, Geno. Sorry, Keno. I need to read Sonichu. You say that as a joke, but that's actually what she said. Anyway, have a nice night. Have a nice day. Have a nice week. I see you when I see you. Take care of yourselves and take care of someone else. Always grateful for your support. Very thankful and grateful. Thanks again. Bye 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 bye. Don't go too crazy, okay?